So I press more, or or I push into it and then drag, push it downwards, you know. So the liquid is going to go down in that direction. It's logical, it will. And then also it will start eventually to start itch. Last night I took one antibiotica before I went to bed and one against itchings. It helped, yeah. And then the itching starts here again by doing this, for instance. And while I kept my bandage on it, running around here, and it also started to itch again. So why is it itching? Because either there's something crawling in there, or something is breeding those eggs. Because these areas I've crushed them open, I've pulled these eggs out, you know, and really deeply, you know. This is ridiculous, but when I press my fingernail into it, and you know, it kind of hurts, and I go really, it's like pushing a car, you know. See, that's the result from up there. Before it was that here. Looks like a cat. Meow. And this one is, I just did it right now. Yeah, nice and sticky. This is the kind of oozing stuff though. This is the other side there. One more time, other side. And then I'm holding it there. Yeah, so when I'm pushing it in, like I said, you know, I'm pushing it in, the fingernail, I'm pushing it in really like a moment. Oh, I just started, it's just a little there already. Yeah, there's a little. So when I'm pushing it in, it goes in, and you know what happens? I'm going down on my knees. You know, this is crazy, but you know, this is crazy. Ouch, by pulling it out like that, the glasses, they're dragging along these areas. I'm doing it here now. Right there. Ouch. Yeah, see? I just did it here. This one is right underneath where the glasses were holding. See, I've just folded it over, so you see that I'm not faking. I'm using this side now. I'm using this white stuff now, white side. And that is where the glasses were holding. But also sitting in there. It's a perfect place. So pulling out these glasses like that was a little bit stupid, but you know. So right there are those bumps. I have to press on it, you know. And I'm swaying again. I'm swaying. Ah yeah, this is how Kundalini reacts, you know. When you get Kundalini awakening in you, you can do it, it maybe takes 10-20 years by meditating. A specific Kundalini yoga. Kundalini yoga it's called. Look it up on YouTube. It's quite interesting, you know, in the desert they make these exercises, very nice. Or you get attuned yourself into Kundalini Reiki, you know. And when you get an awakening, look it up on YouTube, Kundalini Awakening or Kundalini Reiki Awakening, but it's more generally Kundalini, which is a snake on the bottom of your spine. It's all curled together, and then when it spiritually, when that thing awakes, it opens up all your chakras, you know, they all get healed, and eventually you raise up to spirituality, you know, like wow, the highest level is the crown chakra, you know, which is on the crown, the crown chakra up there. And some get Kundalini awakening, you do crazy things, suddenly you may talk in a different language suddenly, or you do movements that is unexplained, you don't know. Sometimes Kundalini awakening can be very dramatic for the person who wasn't prepared for it. So you can look it up on either YouTube when you find it. I found one in German, but in English you probably find a lot of material, or you have to look on websites, look for websites, you know, Google it or something like that. Google, yes, Kundalini awakening, what happens during Kundalini awakening, and how may I help myself with it. There are some teachers out there that may help you, you know, give you advice or be with them or whatever. And That's a good thing to have. And my Kundalini awakening is all this strange dancing here when I'm doing this, or I'm squeezing these things out, you know, pressing them out, and I'm doing this something new. This is, I feel like those filaments, those Morgalians on top of it, the white ones, who have the tail stuck up, the one I refer to as the snorkel. And when they feel good about something, then they do the same thing, you know, they're swaying, they're like a dog's tail, you know, like a dog who is feeding on his food at home, and he loves it. It tastes so wow. This meal is so great. Wow, yum 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 yum, and his tail wags a little bit, you know, like wow, just like cats maybe when they feed. I don't know. Ooh, oh, it stuck to it. Strange. Not a lot, but it got stuck to it. Why did it get stuck to it? Because it got really dry there. Ouch, 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 ouch. If you can see this here, I don't think you can see this here. It's right there if you can see me. Could you see me there? Right there. There's this bump here. And here's where I have my fingers. That is where the glasses sit, you know. And it's in this bump here that I like to also be those eggs. And today is Saturday, but still I'm going to look for another dermatologist somewhere else. Dermatologist number 9. Now that I have some proof that there is something running around in me, you have these eggs, while this professor is checking on those eggs, what they are, to find them eventually as dermatologists that will prescribe me some antibioticum or something to get rid of these things, if they know what these eggs are. You know, they should know that, I think, because if they should be qualified to know how scabies look like, those eggs, you know, then they should know that. I hope so. But maybe it's only a waste of time. But I like to waste time, right? Wasting time with everything. Oh yes, that was interesting today. Yes, I had a bandage on, you know. Today it's 7 o'clock. I got up. Yeah, I was sleeping already with the bandage on it. I went to the bathroom, came back, and it was 8 o'clock, and some have already got up already. So I thought, well, I thought to myself, and this is interesting because I did something without thinking. You know, it was like someone else controlled me doing that. So I was there beside my bed, and I was thinking like, I don't know, everybody's up already, and then they're gonna run around. I should get up as well, right? I shouldn't go to bed anymore. But I'm a little bit tired, you know, what should I do? I don't know. Should I get up and clean up everything and so on? Or go back for another sleep, you know? And suddenly it was like, I wasn't doing that. I moved towards the bed and I crawled into the bed, like I usually do. You know? Like something else controlled me to do this, which is a good solution gewesen, yeah. It's been a good solution because I slept maybe in half an hour or so. Yes. So now I have to get some water and get this stuff wet with some gauze, you know, letting it moist run down a little bit, and then shake it off like with this or a towel or something, drying it carefully. Keep on doing it until it gets. So otherwise, these hair will keep on being stuck on, you know.